Okay, so here we are at Mid-Ohio. This is the first feature race of the day, and this is a parade lap. So this is a GTI series, and they're getting ready to go racing. There's all kinds of Ferraris, Porsches. There might be a Maserati or two out there, but the qualifying is over. Let the racing begin here at Mid-Ohio. They're green, 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 Tony. You just got here in time. They just did the parade lap, and this is the first hot lap of the first race of the day. Not qualifying, racing. So we'll see them coming in off of the straightaway into the braking area, and then the S's. And if they overcook it here in the braking area, they end up right here in China Beach. So let's hope they don't, but we're going to see them coming here. They're past the, coming through the back straightaway, so here they come. And he brings it down through. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is considered a Can-Am class, but they look like they fit in really well on the track here. It's a qualifying session here at the Vintage Grand Prix at Mid-Ohio. So we're we're still enjoying the racing here. It's more qualifying at Mid-Ohio. Tony and I got nice seats here in the S's. And I'm not sure what class this is. It sort of reminds me of Can-Am, but I'm not sure if it's Can-Am or not.
No change at the top. Jonathan the Gator in that number 11, 142.1. John Nash at a 143.2. Georgia Ballback at 143.4. David
like a couple of cars
A
coming into the pits here.
And Jonathan the Gator goes to the picture. Yes, the Gator 141.35. Devin JM MP1 Special. Our number 11. Right now,
pretty cool. Pretty cool.
By almost 2
what
seconds.
A beautiful day. Just a flat out gorgeous day. So here we are at the Vintage Grand Prix at Mid-Ohio, and this group is open wheel formula racers, like Formula, I'm not sure if it's Formula 1 or some open wheel formula, but it's a beautiful day, and we're watching early laps in qualifying. And we're sitting in the S's. That's a favorite place to sit. The day.
We got Big Cat back about 4 or 5.
Tony and I are enjoying a day at Mid-Ohio, and we've got some very good access here. We're in the pits, and we're in the paddock area, watching the mechanics working on the cars, watching the cars coming in after the races.
put on a show.
4-car length lead right now. Jonathan Davis right behind him. Side by side now.
Okay, so here we are at the lunch break at Mid-Ohio, the Vintage Grand Prix, and they have a parade lap of some of the cars that were in the concours area. Here's a very nice looking Jaguar. And so some of the cars that were just out for the show have driven off of the show area, and they're taking a parade lap around the track. And so these are historic vehicles, and it's sort of like lunchtime entertainment of you know, vehicles that you don't always see every day. And those people can say they got to take a lap around the track here at Mid-Ohio when they brought their car in for the vintage display. Okay, so here's some more of them. This looks like a British Triumph TR something or other, and some I don't know what that is. Is that a Fiat? Is that a Triumph Spitfire? I'm not sure if it's a Spitfire, but it's British. So today in the car corral, you could bring any car that was notable, but today is the British Car Challenge. So it's very heavily weighted with British cars. There were Jaguars and Triumphs and MGs and Lotuses, and this, I believe, right here is something called a Morgan, and that was pristine and beautiful, and I believe it had a wooden frame, and it's in immaculate shape. A couple of Mini Coopers. So we've had our sandwiches and Dr. Peppers, waiting for the main events to take place, but for now we're looking at the Concours d'Elegance, if that's how you say that, parade lap of the show cars that are here. Yeah, now this looks like a little Mini Cooper right there, and that is a red Ferrari that was there, and I spoke to the owner of that car. Very nice gentleman. Told me that he had to put a pan underneath that car because it leaked a lot of oil. But he did it lovingly. There's a large contingent of Corvairs, the old Chevy Corvair. There's a club full of them over in the paddock area. And I think later Sunday, we might see some of the qualifying today, but Sunday, I believe there's going to be a race with just the Corvairs. Now, some of these Corvairs, they come to the show here with stock engines and so forth, but when Tony and I were walking through the paddock area, we saw some of these Corvairs were anything but stock. They have some very, very hopped up engines. So they'll be racing probably tomorrow. There's a nice looking little MG. So, and this white car coming up here, I think we saw it out there. It's an older Jaguar. Still has those classic lines, timeless, as they wave, doing the beauty wave. And they go on and on. I can't remember if we've reached the end of this or not, but what a thrill for these people to take a lap around Mid-Ohio on a, yeah, there you go, get racing. what a beautiful day to be taking a lap like that here and have this memory that you can share with your kids and say, yeah, I drove this little Triumph around the track at Mid-Ohio, and it was a very cool experience. Okay, so here's the second feature race of the day. Cars like Mustang Shelby GTs and Corvettes and 1963 Corvettes and cars of that class. And this is the first hot lap. Okay, so Tony and I are taking a little tour here of the paddock area, and we're back over here in the S's. We're getting about ready to break for lunch, and we were noticing this really nice rig right here. This is where they sleep and stay, and then they've also got a very nice carrier, you know, for their cars back there, and it's a Lotus. And then over here is another carrier. And there's a British, looks like some kind of a open wheel car, and just a lot of activity going on here in the paddock area. So we're getting ready to go on over and grab a bite to eat, and we're going to resume our seats and we're going to watch some more racing.